Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. So, I was having some internet instability before I went live, taking a little bit of a chance here, but I did put it in the title. Hopefully, we won't experience any of that. Lance, hello, and Cardi T, hello. Get Spanked joins, watches. Thank you for joining. And Keisha, Dementium, hello. Raspberry Roller, everybody is rolling in. Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining. I'm thinking today's another. I start a Patreon picture on stream and then I finish it off stream. I think I can have this. You started just a minute too late for a raid. Hey. I appreciate it, Gothy. I was having an internet stability concern earlier. Normally, what happens is I start like about an hour earlier than this, but hydration. So I went from being merely okay with these probiotic sodas that I got for cheap to like, oh, I actually kind of fuck with this. So I just kind of demolished them in the past 3 days. Alrighty. Let us feel our way through this project right now. But yeah, Gothy, but on the flip side, that does mean I did watch till the very end. So I had to stick around for the finale of Cyber 6. There was no way like I would miss that. That said, I am happy you tuned in here in any case. Alright. You gotta share with your friends too. It's definitely on the docket. I've missed some of the episodes that you streamed, so I definitely want to do like a consistent watch, and I'll rope some friends in. It's so good. Like I knew it was good, but it's always been in my periphery, and I never bothered watching. It's always been on the bucket list. But thank you for getting me there, basically. Hologram hand control, yes. Or magic, would take your pick. I like hologram too. So the Patreon suggestion was something I proposed and the folk voted in for it, which is a bimbo xenomorph. And I'm kind of keep waffling back and forth between just zero suit xenomorph or like just a modern contemporary clothing bimbo xenomorph. Bimbomorph indeed. You love holograms. Holograms can be cool. Cunty jumpsuit. Maybe not jumpsuit. We'll just kinda. Also, today's music, once. So I have these two tracks that play every time now when I have a art stream. But I've buckshot spread a bunch of Rainbow's discography on a playlist. There will be some repeats. I think I got rid of all the repeats, but well, we'll kind of be jumping around it. So it'll be a lot of good rock and dad rock a little bit. Maybe not dad rock. I know some people are gonna get mad at me for saying that for Rainbow. I like Rainbow. They definitely put in the work. They're definitely a type of band that has a few tracks that makes you go, also, they made that track? Anywho. Doing some kind of a fisheye thing here, like a ring camera. Your your DoorDash driver that be serving more than food, am I right? Oh, so you're gonna draw. I could learn a thing or two. You work with references or you reduce using that. Struggle with using them as the folder grows big. These are stages of the artistic life I feel everybody has to go through. I used to collect as many references and put them into a dragon's hoard. But you know what? Once in a while, once in every 50 references that I save, there's that one picture. I'm like, wait a second. I remember saving a picture that will help me for this. And you pull it up and boom, magic. I use references when I need them. I'm not against using references. Hey, Papa Links. I've heard arguments about efficiency, and if you are proficient drawing certain things, then yeah, you wouldn't need those references as much. Like if you're a trained pervert, you're gonna know all the pistons and shit and where the levers go and what they do. So you might not need a reference. But if someone wants me to draw some trains, coal trades, I'm gonna have to look up a reference of what the all the levers and shit look like inside or whatever in the caboose. You know what I'm saying? So I think the whole conversation, and I don't think that's where you intended it to go, but like there is that annoying conversation of oh, if you use too many references it's a crutch, and it's like, no, it isn't. That is like, imagine having an open book test, right? An exam, an open book exam. They do it because they don't want you to memorize a fuck ton of things. They want to know that you've read the damn book and know where shit is. And if you can locate the information you need, you are where you're supposed to be. And that's the same with art references. If you're like, oh, I know this anatomically, I need to know where this tendon or whatever goes that does this weird thing under the skin. So, like, you gotta look shit up that you know it's there, but you don't always remember the specifics. Anyway, I'm very bad at talking and drawing. I am a single thread CPU. The funny part is when you remember a pig visually in your mind and your folder has 50k pixels over its row. I mean, some compartmentalization is required. Are we doing this ring camera horror angle? Is this what I'm doing now? I mean, I don't mind. I kind of fuck with it. Dual CPU kind of person myself. Boris is not a quad core, but damn, she got good quads and core. Hey! Pretty good. I'll put this on the fridge. Now, the question is, how do I stylize the nukes, the ballistics? Because I kind of want to do like a sports hoodie monoboob thing, but also I want to do a midriff of 80 variety, maybe like a jacket. Oh, what brush is this too? It looks pixelish. So it did come from a brush pack. I don't remember whose, unfortunately. It is technically a square brush, but two sides are not fuzzy and the other ones are soft. And you can recreate this brush if you know how to build a brush in your according piece of software you're using. Is you make a square, you take a soft brush, right? Take this fella.
Morning Starludes is now following.
Morning Starludes, hello and welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. I am your hostess, Boris Alien, artist and variety streamer. And as I was saying, you get your appropriate soft brush and you soften up to the size, and that's the brush. If you want to recreate it. And hey, Impulse. Fractal brushes are fun. I've been thinking of doing a silly thing where like chat decides I give an assortment of, I don't want to say novelty, but silly brushes, and I'm like, pick a brush for me to use, and that's what I'm gonna use to render today with Shadow Booby. Dumpy, hello and welcome. Not Dumpy today. It's Bust today. You got a notification on your Wi-Fi cam, on your door cam, and this is what you see. What you do? She doesn't even say anything. She's just standing there for a little bit. She does leave, but she does come back on random nights. What you do? Why not both? And hello, welcome, first time chatters. Open the door, get on the floor. Y'all will get on the floor. What happens? I don't know. Choose your own adventure. Anybody have a eventful Friday night? For me, it's usually just VR chat. But a lot of fun can be had in VR. There's one Xenomorph avatar I've seen that slightly was kind of. I was thinking of it. It's very casual. It's like it's got like a hoodie, it's got little funny stickers on it. Very toony as well. Very cute avatar. I think I took pictures of it, but I don't know. That said, let's focus on this one. So this is going to be a Xenomorph to anyone just joining. You know what? I'm actually gonna background. I'm gonna build out the background just a little bit. Like make it look like someone's front porch or something. I drew a Xeno before. Their heads are a pain. They're funny banana eggplant gourds. As far as sharing, here's what you can do is exclamation mark Discord, join our Discord, and there is a art channel safe for work only. We're keeping things simple in that regard, but if it's safe for work and you're interested in sharing, you can share it there for our community to see. There is a manual verification process for the Discord server. And if none of the others verify you, you are free to poke me in chat. There is a verification channel to write in. Well, thank you for being considerate and acknowledging that it might not fit if it's a little too spicy. All right, Raspberry Roller, thank you for stopping by. Kind of trying to figure out the exact angle I'm going for here. Loving the post so far, thank you. Hey, Big DJ, welcome. Doing swell. Hope you were too. Love the pose you got going there. Thank you. Uh, I just got back to practicing mode since I'm graduating this year. Gotta improve what I'm missing, talk to, etc., etc. Give me tips on platforms using like commissions wise, not to overburn myself. Hell yeah, you chase your goals. Gotta get the foreshortening feel right. Because if the arms are getting like that, then the bust needs to definitely get a little bit enlarged. But I kind of want to keep these legs visible. Tricky. Tricky fisheye sometimes. Because if I'm doing what I'm doing right now, then the head probably should look like it's more like slightly from below, kind of. Anywho, this arm is distracting me right now. God damn, this pose works. That's level. It feels like sculpting on ZBrush, but it's 2D. Thank you. I do akin this to like sculpting a lot, which is kind of why I prefer it. I mean, I've said it before, but I prefer rendering and painting approaches. I'm gonna oops. I'm gonna start over the porch. Because if it's, what if it's a camera that's like high up in the corner and not like a ring camera? Because a ring camera would kind of be like at the bust level. Hey Hyacinth, welcome. Don't talk to me about society. I feel that. Hmm. It's funny how the arms totally transform the spatial sort of feeling of the image. Because I'm not sure if I like this extremely above, not extremely above, but more above view. Hmm. Little mailbox. I may as well build out the scene a little more. Bimbzino next door. Alright, let's choose a path now and stick with it. Uh, Hyper artists temptation, but what if I pushed the size further? But what if? Exaggerated thigh gap. Let's go. Yoga pants and exaggerated thigh gaps are a look. What about pantyhoses, nylons? I don't know what else they're called. I like them. They're good. They're classic, you know. Classic leg wear. Classic sexy leg wear, I should say.
My back!
Oh, thank you, Danny.
My back!
Hey, glad we agree on that. Been wearing them a lot recently. Hell yeah. Haven't worn mine anytime recently. You know what? I actually might stick with like a hoodie, like a casual little sporty hoodie. And now the question is, what kind of tube top am I stuffing her into? I don't think I want to explicitly do this as a DoorDash thing, or do you? I say jokingly, but it's one of those half jokes, half truth. But like, but would me making this like a delivery person kind of scenario pique people's interest? Like, people are into that, aren't they? It's like, oh, ooh, my driver, damn, or something. I don't fucking know. Viewers, I am very, uh, I am in a state of recuperation. While VR chat is virtual, me jumping around in my room up and down is pretty fucking real. I just wonder who invented the name DoorDash. It's goofy and funny. You know? The branding of the company, I suppose. You like DoorDash, but you wonder why it took them so long to do more than food. What else do they ship then other than food? Because I don't know. I am averse to a lot of delivery apps, but also as a cost saving measure too. Household items, really? I'm out of cooking foil, please. DoorDasher, save me. Like that. Cleaning and hygiene items specifically. Okay. For convenience. Yeah. Next brand after DoorDash, I'd assume hearing is Flash Step. All right, time for. So, I kind of want to do maybe like a sports bra thing, because this is the other struggle, right? How much of the xenomorph do we want exposed versus the clothing keeping it in? But like the more exposure you do, you gotta start thinking about, well, there's gonna be spillover, and then that changes into a different silhouette, not a worse silhouette, but like I kind of want to have a ton of cleavage. I am having a cake and want to eat it too moment here, but like If I do more coverage, that just feels like a very different. That's a different deal in the other direction. Or do I just not. Or do I suppress logic and I do keep my cake and eat it? It just doesn't hit quite the same if I start putting straps going over. Maybe like this. Dandy, I like cake. Hello, welcome. You like that? Dandelion. Boob, indeed. Indeed, boob. Two of them, in fact. Two boob. We're building her together, viewers. We're having this adventure together. Shared bimbo struction experience. This is a little bit James Cameron's Aliens kind of xenomorph, as opposed to the more uniform head shape of Alien. I've always preferred the Alien versus Aliens design, but
Cas5i3 is now following.
Cassie, thank you so much for the follow as well. Appreciate it. And to those unfamiliar with my work, I am a variety streamer outside of drawing art. Though as far as games go, they tend to be on the more older school side, 90s, 2000s, etc. But yeah, welcome. Looks inside, yeah, I think I know their type. You have it anywhere you post your art. I do have a blue sky, but that also does include adult work. So, content warning. I am Boris Alien on there as well, but again, yeah, it's just Boris Alien. Social. Again, because of Twitch, I don't usually directly link from here to my blue sky because of that reason. But I think it's safe to just mention. We do have a Discord! Exclamation mark Discord. Real Foxy 2003. Damn. Did you know that aliens today store their brains in their titties? She has a shirt that says, "These are brains." I don't have to wish for it. These are brains. Okay, I'm seeing that there have been moments where the streams dipped a little bit. I did have some internet instability in the morning. Ooh, I'm checking it on the inspector. Yeah, it's some bad dips today. At least I'm not disconnecting, but yeah, it's gonna be a bumpy stream today, everybody. Darn. Just as I thought I was out of the woods, but
Real Foxy 2003 is now following.
and Rail Foxy, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Maybe scale these down just a little bit. How is the stream generally holding up? Like, how's the general viewing experience? Because I am seeing it dip into red for like 10 seconds and then come back up. Holding up pretty good? Okay. Just kind of feeling the style on lips I want to put on her. Not convinced I want her to. I mean, the obvious, usual, like, place to put an arm in a pose like this is just kind of have it up because it'll contrast with the other half of the image, kind of help with balance. But I'll keep it here for now. Ooh. I sure love seeing OBS dipping between red and green all the time. Alright. Can't believe I need 100,000 for Big Back Boris. Big Back Boris is just a clip slowly zooming in on this current form you're seeing, and a funny song plays. It's more of a points nuke. It's more of a flex of being to summon a silly clip than anything. But it's on the agenda to eventually change it into something different, something a little bit more unique. But as it stands, it's your points nuke. It's fucking hilarious if it's played during like a story moment in a video game. But it should happen indeed. So, something I've been considering with drawing xenomorphs is there's a path to choose, right? Do I make it look like a human wearing a helmet or a mask or something, or do I make it more creature coded? And by default, I go for humanoid. But right now, I'm like thinking on that again, and I'm like, do I just want to change how I draw like Xeno faces? Give more of a snout, maybe something pronounce the lower facial features a little. Trying to like, I'm workshopping it, but it's tricky. Though I think I do like this shape a little better, just in general. And maybe futz with the dome. Also, I'm not so much locked in quiet, but more like angry at the internet situation. It's been a whole odyssey for longtime viewers. They know I've been plagued by a lot of issues ever since the ice storm happened. And yesterday, the whole like every like all the dudes responsible for maintaining the trees and stuff around the city were out in full force yesterday, and I'm like, I swear to God, if someone broke something along the way, because at this point it's like I can never fully trust my internet again. I feel like I just have too much PTSD of like, oh, the internet connection looks good right now, and then I cannot stream. Some of you have been privy to those instances. Okay, you know what? I like the face a bit better like right now. Let me say first. And nor do I want to like perpetually complain about it. It's just exacerbating when it's just disappointing for everybody involved. Yeesh. Just looking at the Twitch inspector. Right now, my up speed is 7.5 megabits in total, which is just barely enough for me to stream. Honestly, I see the current internet as a Y2K curse effect, a yeek curse effect starting to take effect. Okay. uh, the in this case, it's just infrastructure not being maintained, and then one ice storm ruining it for like fucking ever. Like, I just think that no matter what, they did repairs for months on end, but I just think the neglect prior has led it to be in such a state that will forever henceforth on this address just have internet issues. That's what it feels like. They haven't even buried the new lines that they put out. So those cables are just sitting out in the backyard. Tail time. It's tail time. She got that thing on her, that the bladed tail tip. Can't believe I'm gonna take my first break just as this performance starts playing. But viewers, 3 minute BRB, 3 minute BRB. I'm also gonna look into the internet situation just for a moment. But I don't think I can do anything in particular about it. But we do our best with what we are given. Bear back 3 minutes. I return. I think I should go now. Network is acting up. Alright, well, thank you for joining. I did check the outage map, and indeed, there are two areas nearby that are having work done on them. Corin, hello and welcome. Uh, the bitrate graph seems a lot flatter now as opposed to up until now or up until the break. And looking at the outage map, it just seems that they are indeed doing work out there somewhere. But it's looking a smidge better now. All right, it's not. This is not as the worst times of us dealing with this, so hopefully I can keep going, not too interrupted. But yeah, Corey, I hope you're doing swell. I hope the weekend's good.
The King of Sands just resubscribed for 21 months. Wish Xenomorphs were canon to have big tits.
The King of Sands, thank you so much. 21 months. Wowee. Thank you so much. And I agree. I agree with that statement. That has to be said. Look, Wayland Yutani keeps fucking with Xenomorph genes, so venom sacs, whatever, take your pick. We'll have the excuse. We've had these excuses lined up a long time ago. Snake with boobs, venom snack. Venom snacks? No, they're not snacks. Venom sacs. Beat okay so far, good. Just avoid the venom snacks. Those are not healthy. Those are bad for you, actually. I kind of want to make a more fish-like. Just ask him to help you build up an immunity. True. Are y'all, what's y'all's weekends looking like? Is it gonna be a chill weekend? For me, kinda on the busy side. I'll be doing some civics test, studying tomorrow, probably get my butt to the gym. And I have a new Let's Play premiere lined up for tomorrow. Just chilling for me, though if friends want to do things, I'm always down. Oh my gosh, the Polaris Bear.
The Polaris Bear 08 traded my stream with 3 viewers.
Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. the Polaris Bear. Hope your stream went swell. We're kind of having a chill art stream. There were some internet troubles. So far, it seems to be a bit smoother than before. Welcome.
The Polaris Bear 08 is now following.
Much appreciate the follow as well. And to those who don't know what I'm about, I am Boris Alien. I draw and stream older-ish games. We love voluptuous xenobimbos in this domicile, correct? Very true. Just gonna silhouette the head a little more so I can start shaping out the better. Though admittedly I feel like I'm getting down a shape that I fuck with. Very nice. I have things to do, but I hope you have a good stream. Thank you. You D-stream, you do what you need to do. I am thankful for you rating in, and raiders, hope y'all are enjoying the stream as well. Kind of want to like maybe not reinvent the wheel here, but like maybe slightly change up how the structure of the Xenomorph's head is, like in terms of like how the dome connects the seams and whatever, only to then proceed and just kind of draw it as it is in the movies anyway, whatever. I think I'm gonna switch this up from 8 to 16 bits. Now we're playing with power. The only thing she's missing is saying that she's Skylar White, yo. If you got the facial structure for it. Well, thank you for Bimflation. Very appropriate. Thank you. I kind of match what I'm drawing, huh? Your favorite model. Your favorite model is being remodeled right now. You're not seeing anything because I haven't applied anything, but I'm changing this model up. I mostly like it, but there's like a couple of things I want to do differently, so I've been doodling some differences. I'm changing up the face. The face is getting changed. That's for sure. Yeah, two alien gals matching. Yeah. And honestly, once I figure out the redo for the bimbo form, I'm gonna start working on adding the cheers back, like the blow, kiss, the flex, etc. It'll be just one redeem button for all of them this time round, just to make things a little bit easier. But that's gonna get worked on after I redo this bimbo form. I did edit the lips. I did do some touch ups that I do like, but then I realized, I may as well just kind of just redo it. At the minimum, I'm gonna swap to the new face that I have going on because I've settled on the face, but I don't know if I want to redo how I'm doing all of this down here. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna redo this part. I might prefer shading them like this. I've never been big into Xenomorph fan art, but I certainly can't deny the skill and mastery behind them. Heck yeah. Big smoocher morph. Indeed. Instead of acid, I prefer if she had like liquid pheromones. She was full of the aloe vera juice from excuse me, aloe vera. The aloe vera commercials where they make it look so succulent when they cut the leaf and all the gel comes out. Very much so. And if it's aloe vera, it's healing, right? Genetically modified aloe vera cacti xenomorph women. Yo. Their whole thing is their succulents. Oh, what if they were green instead of that deep purple? Which purple ones? Which deep purple are we referencing? Because aloe vera is green, or are you talking about something else? Okay, this can go. Well, the normal xenomorph color, if they are in straight up black, is usually a variant of dark blackish purple. Oh, that's what you meant. I would say green. I've seen xenomorph OCs that center around like a toxic green. I think it's because of their acid blood. People just default to green, I guess, with xenomorphs. But I get what you mean, because that is ultimately their blood that's green. I mean, they kind of. It depends on which movie of xenomorphs you mean. Because sometimes they're kind of are a bluish kind of hue. And Resurrection is heavily color graded, so I wouldn't make comments on that one. But that is a whole whatever. I get you. I want colorful xenomorphs. Pico the Trop, hello. Welcome. Big ol' eyes you got there. See something you like? Now I'm thinking about how to go further beyond for my art. Specifically my coloring method. Ah, good luck with your endeavors. She's got huge tracts of land. I like using like earth measurements for describing one's proportions. Hey, with yo. People getting latex commissions from me. Make it shine. You make it shine. Shinier. Shiny. And if you're getting latex, you would want it to be shiny. Though I want to draw more matte rubber surfaces more. Let me just do a quick backup of this. Okay. Also yoga pants, another nice texture finish. Still love the Xenobimo Flash animes you did years ago, by the way. Oh hell yeah, some those are some OG references right there. Gonna take a sippy to that. The moment I started treating this probiotic soda as like a tonic or something, I'm like, now I have a pleasurable angle to this. Newfound purpose. Yoga pants are nice, yeah. Oh no, bitrate down again. I'm noticing a bit of a delay accumulating with some of these dips. God, and it had a strong bit of a period there without no dips, but shrug. Oof, yeah. It's struggling on the upload speed again. Yippee. All right. Well, I'm gonna keep this up for as long as it goes. Might end slightly early because gestures at gestures at the current situation. Okay. That's blending with the road. Could be a little brighter to make the rim lights stand out. I wonder if I can like make some. Hmm. It's gonna be like a sports bride. Gotta like peek underneath the hoodie a little. I could do like a connective bridge here. maybe. God, I don't think the base layer is gap proof. Okay, that's better. Very tiny little things that probably did not even show up on the stream, but I am using pen pressure for the pen when doing the base color, so sometimes there are more transparent spots where I wasn't fully pressing in. Where are we at with all of this? I'm gonna skip ahead with these a little. This trade, no, this, no, no. Due for another break in 15 minutes too. Heresy time, everybody. I'm using a round brush. Okay. I think I'm entering the point with Rainbow's discography where like a lot of tracks are starting to kind of melt together. I'm gonna skip this one. And I'm kind of skipping through them fast, so probably gonna have to figure something out if I blow through the rest of these before the stream ends. That's something I've been thinking about, which is, do I relent and look at some of these like playlists that are made to work with like stream elements and whatever, just to make me playing music on our streams easier, because I've been just doing these. I just been building playlists off of things that I just have locally on my machine. Big hydrate. Thank you, big DJ.
My back! Oh, my back!
Thank you for the overall health check. Kyra, hello and welcome. Think you should do. She sure has the assets. She has those assets secured. They look bigger than mine. Well, it's a matter of PSI. PSI pressures per. It's way too. It's how you measure air pressure. One of ways that is air pressure. Okay, so your doesn't blow up if too much air is in them. Yes, that is yes. It does help prevent them from exploding. Okay, viewers, I'm gonna take my second break. BRB 3 minutes. 3 minutes BRB. Back. And what a song to come back on. And back on a bitrate dip. Yippee. Yeah, I'm not gonna go for too much longer then. Maybe another half an hour and I'll call it. Internet's just being stinky doo doo. Oh, we hit zero, everybody. Oh my god, we hit zero. I think I disconnected. Oh, bitrate. And here I was thinking of making a big premiere tomorrow. I'm gonna scream. I like how at the very end of this session, it just started getting extremely bad. I can still see you though. You're seeing an old echo of me. This is definitely getting stretched out. Now I just shut back to green. Let's see if the bitrate follows. Let me do a quick speed test. God, Rainbow's discography sure is diverse. I say diverse, but also like a lot of their work kind of blends together for me. Viewers, I might just veto and call it here because I've been staring at the bitrate and it's been actually looking pretty rough. It might be best to call it while I'm still ahead. You know what I'm saying? A bummer, but unfortunately, it seems to be the move for now. That means tomorrow's stream is in jeopardy. If it chooses to be bad, I might not do the premiere, which is going to drive me bonkers. But it'd be like this. Hopefully, I'll be streaming tomorrow. Keep your eyes peeled. But for now, bye bye, and thank you for stopping by.